Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Dean Henderson picks up interest from newly promoted Bournemouth and Fulham. According to The Sun, newly promoted Premier League clubs Bournemouth and Fulham are ready to battle it out in the upcoming summer transfer window to sign Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson on a loan deal next season. Henderson has remained on the bench for the majority of the campaign this time around, as David De Gea has continued to establish himself as the club's first choice between the sticks. The Spaniard has been in fine form throughout the season, making Henderson his deputy. The academy product has had to be satisfied with getting minutes for the senior side only in League Cup and FA Cup games this season. However, the team crashed out early in both the domestic competitions, which saw Henderson only make 3 appearances. The Englishman briefly took over as the team's number 1 last term when De Gea was going through a rough patch of form. However, he has not been able to sustain that position and has now lost out to his competitor and teammate once again this season. The 25-year-old could be offered an escape route from his boyhood club in order to gain more first-team minutes beyond the summer, as Fulham and Bournemouth are keen on snapping up the goalkeeper on loan. The Red Devils are not looking to sell him at the end of the current campaign, but are open to letting him leave on loan. In fact, to facilitate the temporary move, United are willing to pay half or more of the player's wages, which are around £120,000 per week. Henderson may not be getting the minute he would like on the pitch, but that has not stopped the transfer interest for him coming in from other clubs. Evidently, there is a talent in him that is plain to see, and now it looks like the 2 newly promoted clubs from the Championship will battle for his services. Manchester United star Paul Pogba rejects Manchester City offer. According to David Ornstein of The Athletic, Manchester United star Paul Pogba has rejected an offer from Manchester City for a potential transfer at the end of this season. He's set to leave Old Trafford at the end of the season, which has attracted attention from some of the major European clubs. Pogba is out of contract this summer, and it looks like he will depart Man United on a free transfer. Earlier, it was claimed that Man City are plotting to sign the midfielder, with Fernandinho being set to leave them after this term. They even made a flattering offer to facilitate a potential move. However, Pogba has decided to refute the citizens' attempt after giving serious contemplation to their proposal. Pep Guardiola's side have been informed that the Frenchman prefers to move to a different club, with Juventus, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain touted to be the likely destinations right now. The 29-year-old's future has been up for grabs for quite a while now, and it seems that it lies away from the Red Devils even with Erik Ten Hag's arrival this summer. Fortunately, it's good to know that we would not need to worry about him joining our City rivals. It would have been a tough blow to see Man City get bolstered by Pogba's quality had he decided to join forces with them, even though he has not performed at his best self regularly for us. Some Man United fans were still wary of the possibility that Guardiola could have helped him get back to his best self. That being said, we would not have to worry about that following this latest update. However, with the France international being in line to leave us, our focus must be to replace him after discussing with Erik Ten Hag. Even if Pogba has failed to live up to the expectations, one cannot deny the fact that he's a world-class midfielder. PSG and Manchester United set to battle it out for Bundesliga star. PSG and Manchester United are set to battle it out for RB Leipzig defender Nordi Mukiele. Mukiele is set to enter his final year at the German club, and his performances over the last few years have attracted the interest of clubs around Europe. According to Foot Mercato, PSG and Manchester United are looking at signing the 24-year-old as they look to bolster their defense. The French international is a regular for his club but has only made 1 appearance for his country. A big money move may be what he needs to secure his place in the France squad in time for the World Cup. A move to the champions of France is the ideal destination for Mukiele if he wants to get more exposure to Didier Deschamps, but game time may be limited with Achraf Hakimi already at the club. Manchester United is a different story. However, with Diogo Dalot and Aaron Wan-Bissaka both failing to nail down a starting spot in Ralf Rangnick's team, the latter has also been linked with a return to his old club Crystal Palace, according to BBC Sport, so Erik Ten Hag may look to prioritize a new right back in this summer. Manchester United dealt a blow as RB Leipzig chief reveals a transfer stance on Christopher Nkunku. Manchester United have been dealt a blow after RB Leipzig chief Olivier Minzalf revealed their transfer stance on Christopher Nkunku ahead of this summer. He's one of the most prolific attackers in world football at this moment, making him an attractive signing for any team. Man United have already been linked with a move to sign Nkunku at the end of this season. They have expressed an interest to finalize a move, but their pursuit would depend on Erik Ten Hag's decision. However, they would also face competition from other clubs for his services. That being said, it appears that a move for the Frenchman is not in the cards at all following Leipzig director Minzalf's admission. Speaking in an interview, he has confirmed that they will not sell Nkunku after this term and have conveyed their decision to the attacker and his agent after internal discussions. The 24-year-old has been on hot form this campaign, and he added another brace to his tally in the recent 4-0 thrashing of Augsburg. That means he now has an outrageous 34 goals and 20 assists from 50 appearances across all competitions. The Bundesliga superstar would have undoubtedly been a splendid addition to facilitate our rebuild under Ten Hag. Then again, the Ajax boss' stance on a potential move is still unclear at this moment, so there is a chance that he may opt against a transfer as well. However, that would not have mattered anyway, as the German side are unlikely to depart ways with the former Paris Saint-Germain man following this admission. As such, we must prepare a shortlist with alternative targets at the earliest, with the summer transfer window drawing close. Fabrizio Romano confirms Manchester United looking to bring Ajax man along with Ten Hag. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Manchester United are looking to bring in Michel van der Gaag from Ajax. Van der Gaag is the current Ajax assistant manager alongside Erik Ten Hag, a position he has held since the beginning of the season. The Dutch coach has spent some time in management before moving to the Ajax reserve team in 2019. Romano has now confirmed that Manchester United are getting closer to agreeing a deal to bring him to the club to work alongside Ten Hag. Van der Gaag has spent some time in the UK, spending a few years at Motherwell as a player in the 90s. Since then, he's spent some time in Holland, Saudi Arabia, Portugal and Cyprus, so he's certainly not afraid to move countries to continue his progression. Behind every top manager is a top assistant manager, and they can often be just as important as the head coach. If a manager as well respected as Ten Hag is happy to bring his assistant manager with him, then Manchester United should have no doubts about offering him a role at the club. Manchester United in discussions to facilitate a potential Pau Torres transfer. According to the transfer specialist Fabrizio Romano on Twitter, Manchester United are currently in discussions to facilitate a potential transfer for Pau Torres ahead of the next season. He has been in fine form this term as well, making him one of the best centre-backs in Spain right now. Man United have plans to bolster their central defensive position in the future. They are currently in the process of preparing a shortlist of 3 or 4 players for that purpose. They are discussing among themselves whether Torres would be a suitable choice for their centre-back role or not. However, the Red Devils have not made any offer just yet, as they would actively move for the Spaniard on 2 conditions. It would depend on Erik Ten Hag's decision and any potential changes within the board. The defender has a 55-60 million euros release clause in his contract, which could give the English club a target to work with. It's pretty clear at this point how the Manchester club are desperate for a new centre-backs in the future. After all, the likes of Harry Maguire, Raphael Varane and Victor Lindelof have largely disappointed with their displays throughout this season. As for Phil Jones and Eric Bailly, they are past their best days, and it would be best if Ralf Rangnick's side looked to move them out for new arrivals. That seems to be the case, as the club is preparing a shortlist at this instant. Torres would be a great signing for us, considering how he has become a crucial presence for Villarreal and Spain national team. He has 13 clean sheets to his name this season, with 5 goals alongside it from 43 matches across all competitions. However, we need to be wary of Chelsea, as they are keeping tabs on the 25-year-old situation right now. We need to act quickly to prevent the possibility of getting overthrown in this transfer race by our Premier League rivals. Manchester United continue to pursue Benfica striker Darwin Nunez despite failure to qualify for the Champions League. According to Record, Manchester United are still in the hunt to sign Benfica striker Darwin Nunez in the upcoming summer transfer window, despite not qualifying for the UEFA Champions League next season. Nunez has enjoyed a breakout season in attack, leading the line effectively for the Portuguese side. Despite only being 22 years old, he showed maturity beyond his year and took to life in the first team swimmingly. His excellent goal-scoring record this term has seen him grab the attention of several Premier League clubs, with the United, Arsenal, Newcastle United, West Ham United and Chelsea seeking to secure his services in this summer. In fact, the Hammers made an attempt to sign Nunez in the winter transfer window in January as they looked to add reinforcements to their attacking ranks. However, the London side fell short of Benfica's £60 million valuation of the player. Despite the competition from other clubs, United are keen on signing the Uruguayan at the end of the season. However, they may face an issue in securing his services as the strikers wants to play in the Champions League next season, while the Red Devils are still battling for Europa League qualification. However, they have refused to give up on Nunez. It's plain to see why the English side is not letting go of their attempts to snap him up in the summer, with the forward scoring 34 goals across all competitions this season. 5 of those strikes have come in the Champions League against top sides like Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Liverpool. A big reason why the Manchester side failed to finish in the top 4 of the Premier League table and qualify for the Champions League next season is their lack of firepower up top. Despite boasting big names in attack, the supply of goals has been short. Nunez fits the bill in this regard, proving that he's capable of delivering when the team needs him. He has been able to match up to some of Europe's top defenders in the Champions League this season. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.